Nice.
Yeah. Hi guys, good morning.
Morning.
I hope you're entirely awake. I am. I didn't have a late night. I turned in like a
And you went to bed early because you apparently are the old one.
You guys, I hope you had your coffee this morning. Unless you're lactose intolerant, and then back to that, because it makes you loading. You don't like that at all. What about almond milk? Because that's what I'm drinking right now. Right?
That's not it.
We should have some almond milk club, guys. There's a lot of arguments going on here. True story, you can milk anything.
Right.
You know this?
Yeah.
What's the most unusual thing you've ever seen?
That I've seen milk?
Well,
I've lived all over the world this day, and I've seen a lot of things that can't be unseen. I have to say, of all the milks, almond is probably my favorite.
almond, yeah. I tried oat milk, which I discovered in Australia, and it's not bad. It has a texture to it. And then
That's the thing, milk shouldn't have a texture.
well, that's how I am about fixed smoothies and instant potatoes. It's like a turning point. It's like, whoa, what's the thing?
Right, yeah.
Let's not talk about this anymore. You guys, there are microphones, I believe, on the left and the right. I can't see them, but on my glass, look at this. Orderly cues, please. Orderly.
Listen, if there's something we nerds know how to do, it's get in our line. But seriously, when the aliens arrive to just like enslave us all, we'll be like, all right, well, how'd you get it? Don't blame me, I blame the photos.
Nice.
Before we start taking questions, I just want to thank you guys for your support of the Geek Internet Network and the tabletop. Allowed us to push that the uphill battle that is launching the network from scratch and made us kind of stars. So we really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I get to play board games for my job. That's awesome.
I see, what's that? What's that out?
I decided that it's out. I don't know what you are, but as far as I'm concerned, you're out.
I can't do that. I love those words.
Creepiest things in the world. They have a body of like a gorilla and a face of like one of those hair troll things. Oh my God, you are such a noob.
Teach me well.
All right. Watching your gift too. Okay, Monchichi, what's the question?
Greetings, Wil and Felicia. I was wondering, would you seriously consider getting Simon Pegg and his friend Nick Frost for your tabletop before you play the game? To me, equals nerd heaven. As far as a game goes, you can simply play me, Alf, the board game, which simply involves collecting cats without getting busted. But if you want a more catchy title, you can simply call it The Cat's End.
This happened yesterday, I remember
I asked Simon if he would be available to play with us on tabletop, and he told me that if his schedule permitted, that he would love to play with us on tabletop. Unfortunately, his schedule does not match up with our production schedule this year, but there's always a possibility for something in the future.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things where the sacrificial animal population of Los Angeles is dropping rapidly as I collect and use it.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm sure he totally would do it. And I mean, a lot of people who are jet setters, they jet around the world. I think it's really, really, really tough. But we always have a lot of awesome so we'll try.
Sorry.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you.
That's weird. Everyone else in the room can hear it just fine.
It smells funny.
What's your-
That's what I'm saying. There's a weird smell here. What is mine? No.
It smells like yesterday.
It smells like yesterday. This microphone smells like yesterday.
What?
Is there a question on this item to get us out of where we've gone now?
The day of hell is today, this moment.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I want to know for each of you, which was your most favorite role in sci-fi? Thank you.
Your favorite role is sci-fi.
Yeah, you go first.
Sci-fi is very. I've never been on a ship. That's kind of my dream to be.
You've never been on a spaceship?
I've never been.
You were the Titan, jackass. Someone said stay back on Earth and save you jerks.
I mean, I want to go on a journey, and we only did one episode in
I've
real.
done it. It's not that cool.
My favorite role. People ask me that a lot. I love every role that I've done because you have to love your role if you're going to be good at it. That's our philosophy, right? You got to love every one of the characters that you play, even if it's this weirdo serial killer. You have to find a part of yourself that
I've also done that.
you were good on that.
That's a hard, that character was, boy, I could not wait to let go of that. A little bit of your character almost no matter what.
Yeah.
And they kind of stay alive in you the whole time you're production. Boy, I couldn't wait to let that guy go. It was really rewarding, but I had my brain was in dark places.
Yeah, that was the same thing with this last episode of Supernatural. It was a super dark episode. I know. It's a great fan. It's a great fan of Supernatural. You guys are awesome. They have a prayer circle on Tumblr when I'm on, just so I know what they like to kill women. Women's always stop.
Wait. They do a prayer circle on
Tumblr to make sure Charlie doesn't get killed off.
Will's like, what?
What is it, like a reblog?
The reblog and prayer circle.
So I mean, like at some point, the person who originated this is like, well, now I'm going to reblog all of this and close them.
I don't know. The technical aspects of it, I just thought it was a nice thought. And I haven't died yet.
Haven't died. Still alive.
I think if they were going to do it, they would not know it.
Oh, no.
Alright, so I have to start writing letters. My favorite character that I got to portray in science fiction was Dr. Parrish from Eureka. I honestly have to say that it has less to do with the character than it does with the people that I work with and how much I love the cast and crew of Eureka and how much I loved living in Vancouver and working on that show. And the bond that formed among Felicia and Neil Grayson and myself was really special and unlike anything I have ever experienced in any other film or television show. And I think a lot of it, and I mean, you can agree or disagree, I think that a lot of it had to do with us of my two men being in that little isolation chamber and then just staying in there even when we weren't shooting while they were setting up the cameras and stuff because it was just easier to kind of have that kind of little room. But when I had scenes with the two of them, it was always a good day. And I'm still sad that Eureka was canceled. Because I guess
sometimes you're just, hey, I'm here to do a job, I'm going to be used to it. And then sometimes you get really emotionally invested in the family. Like, the screen and the kids are function. If you stay in your trailer between takes, you're probably not going to form a family.
Right.
But if you go, we never had a trailer. We never had a trailer. Eureka was just
finally going to be the new medium of the century.
Two of us, you certainly pioneered a hell of a lot more than I did.
No, not at all. I mean, tabletop is my proudest show I think it's ever because they deliberately told me that show wouldn't work. That is like being contrary. They said that a 30-minute show wouldn't work on YouTube, and it was too niche, the board game thing, and they pointed to other shows we did. It's like, well, this will be the breakout. I was like, I don't think so, but you go ahead and do your thing.
There is a tremendous satisfaction in disproving a bunch of people who don't understand like what they're supposed to be supporting, and being told by a bunch of like recent business school graduates with no life experience, you can't do that because paradigms and buzzwords, and then looking at those people and saying it's absolutely adorable that you've just learned how to use a microwave. and we wouldn't be putting our time and our effort into this stuff. Like, I've got a lot of things that I can do. I'm not going to put my time and my energy into something that's a waste, that's going to be a failure. And I'm willing to take a risk that something's going to fail, but if it fails, man, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like a glorious, spectacular failure. And we will have, if it doesn't work, we will have the satisfaction of knowing that we did the very best that we possibly could to make that thing awesome.
Yeah.
And like with tabletop, we knew that there were gamers all over the world, and a lot of these, a lot of people that we would have to go to for permission to make it in the traditional television world, just they wouldn't understand that because they don't ever spend time in that world. And one of the great benefits of being on the internet, and one of the great benefits of being completely independent, is that we can take chances to make the shows that we make. I remember what season was it over here? The season? No, the date that wasn't a date.
4. Yeah.
Season 4 of the Guild, we were shooting the episode that was the date that wasn't a date, and when we shoot the Guild, especially when we were shooting stuff in the restaurant, we had to be there at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, so we got to the set and we're like just racing through this day, and we get to the scene and it's just not working. And Felicia and I blocked the scene. It was great. It was just two of us sitting at the table, and left and went like downstairs and like to the back of the restaurant and sat down and worked out the scene together and kind of co-wrote and rewrote the scene, and then gave the changes to the script supervisor, learned them ourselves, and then shot the scene. And it's a great scene, and it's a really great episode. If we were on any other media, if we were working with any other distribution system, that decision would have gone through like 6 people minimum, and it would have taken days. And because we were in charge, we just did it. And the show was better for it. And when I think about pioneering, which is not a thing I don't think I take any credit for or anything at all, what I think we just recognized early on, I recognized it with blogging and publishing, Felicia recognized it with television and producing, is that we live in an era where the distance between this thing I have in my head and sharing it with you is the distance that we have between our hands and our keyboards. And that's a really powerful, amount of power. And you can see, right, older media companies try to catch on to this and try to duplicate what we've done. They can't do it because they have to turn around aircraft carriers, and we're like little Zodiac rafts.
They're so intuitive, aren't they? They know it.
Questions specifically to Will. I came on last year.
Yeah.
And I know you couldn't come, but I went to the panel where Paul and Storm did your broadcast of that little video here. And I was wondering, did you ever get to go to the have a chance to go to the microbrewery around here?
I haven't gotten to go to any actual breweries, but I have gotten to enjoy a number of local craft beers that, some of them that I've never had before, and some things that I've only been able to have out of bottles or out of cans back in California. So, like, getting to have Odell's Mercenary and Draft. Dry Box Double IPA was phenomenal. There's a guy who works at Left Hand, and he brought me a growler of their ginger seasonal. I just drank all of last night because it was so unbelievably good. It's great. I mean, you could not hope. I mean, I'm really lucky. I live in Los Angeles, and our craft beer community is really starting to grow, and we're very close to San Diego, which has an amazing craft beer scene. But you guys, holy crap! It's I mean, I don't even know how to. It's like.